Hello there, survivors, and it's hopefully almost time for Extinction, but they did in fact release the trailer and the first images of the new map, the new creatures that we'll be getting to ASA finally, and of course the final part of the Bob Tall Tales, and with that a bunch of cool structures, and of course that's what I'm most interested in, at least for now, to see what new cool build things we'll be able to play around with, and hopefully we won't have to wait too much longer to get our hands on these. So if you have any suggestions of kind of builds that you would like to see me do on Extinction using all these new structures, let me know down in the comments below. And let's watch this trailer, let's react to the trailer, and afterwards let's go through and take a look at all these incredible structures that we already saw. There we go, we got the city. City's looking really cool and techy. I can't wait to do some cool builds in there. I feel like the modern tech bases are going to be quite cool in a place like this. Very excited about the Dreadnoughts as well, see what that guy does. Gas backs are back. The landscape looks alright, there looks to be some variation. Curious to see if we actually are gonna get babies this time, flying babies. But yeah, this looks really cool. These effects, if that's really in game, that's gonna be amazing. Some desert shots. This looks like the sulfury rocks. Gacha's being back. I've never fought any Titan, so I'm excited to finally give that a go in ASA. Yeah, corrupted creatures back, of course. Drops, everything. So far, the map looks really cool. I'm looking forward to all of this. A bunch of cool new build locations. I mean, the skies and the drops look really fun.
It's been a long road together, but we're finally here. We got one last ride.
All right, Bob.
Build out some gas-guzzling war rigs, kick the tires, and blaze our way down those dusty highways into the sunset together.
Yeah, there we go. We got the Bob stuff. I mean, these structures, they look quite cool, don't they? Like, we can already see some in the background here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. I think they fit quite well with ARK, with the surviving theme, you know, using whatever you can find. And the cars. I mean, I can't wait to try it out, but it looks like we're gonna have some fun times with them. They look to be working quite well, at least in the trailer. And the garages, of course, that's going to be fun, as well as a build perspective. Like this structure as well, that's crazy. Doggo is going to be amazing, of course, to have. Can't wait to see what that is, opens up possibility wise. And then we got this crazy Dreadnought saddle. That looks absolutely amazing. Like, that looks very fun to do with the tribe, right? All of them being on the back and this crazy attack. But yeah, these structures here, they look very cool. And I think it's going to be a really fun way to kind of take over the wasteland, take over the city, like post-apocalyptic things. Tribe Tower going there. And then, yeah, I really hope that these cars are going to be as fun and practical to use as they appear in this trailer. Because, I mean, that would be a fun change of pace, right? To be fair, the trains worked quite well. So, hopefully, this will be just as fun. Some craziness can definitely be had with them. And there seem to be a lot of options, both for, like, tools, but also just customization of the looks and everything, which will be interesting. Should we do car build videos now? I'm not sure, but this does look quite cool. All right, well, we'll go through it a little bit, I suppose. We'll turn the music down a little bit. You know, we can actually probably just turn it off. The city itself looks quite nice. I can't really wait to get going here and, you know, find some cool build spots. I think for modern builds and maybe kind of like overrun builds, maybe, you know, bring in that wasteland vibe. That's going to be quite cool to do here. But yeah, this looks very nice with Unreal. The greenery in the city as well, tech being back, that's going to be very exciting. I mean, I think it's going to be fun anyways to explore for new build spots. This wasteland looks at least like it's still proper wasteland, maybe a little bit more vegetation in some places. If there's actually baby creatures, flying creatures this time, that would be nice. But until we get them, you know, let's see first before we get too happy. Tech creatures there, that's going to be really cool. But yeah, also the city looks cool. I thought it didn't get dark in Extinction though, but maybe I'm mistaken. I mean, then we've got a bunch of the other regions. To be fair, the snow actually looks pretty cool as well. And from the looks of it, it looks at least like there is more different colored rocks around the world, right? It doesn't all look to be the exact same hue, so that's nice. And then, of course, the most important thing, what we really want to know, is all of these new structures. Now, this looks to be like done with railings, kind of, you know, using the different snap points to create these kind of curves. And then you have, oh, I guess this is just all more railings. They look really cool though, the railing variations. If this is the new rail texture, that is going to be quite cool to use. Of course, these walls, I assume they are just all painted in different colors, but that works quite well with like the very yeah, Mad Max post-apocalyptic look. I think there's going to be definitely some fun opportunities here. The armor and all the options look amazing. Looks like we're getting a lot more armor than we usually do, which is cool. See some of the frontier textures being used here as well. But these railings, they look very cool. I like the randomness of them, and a little bit of the barbed wire around there as well is going to be quite useful, cool as details. Well, then we got a lot of car stuff, of course, but we're mostly interested in the build stuff. These garages, they look fun. I'm definitely going to jump into a garage build as soon as possible, because I'm quite curious to see how it will actually work. Like, how much of this is the main garage structure and how much of it is already added to it. Because from my understanding, you can snap things to the structure and use it as part of your build. So I'd assume that these are just like frames, like ceilings that are used on here. This looks to be part of the structure itself, like the garage thing. This looks to be the new gate structure that is like a 3x3 instead of the usual size, which is cool. Also looks like there's a really cool skin for that. By the looks of it, that's like the Wasteland skin for these doors. I'm hoping that the fact that we get these new gates also means that the skins from the previous part of the build pack will also get these skins for the new variations of all those gates, right? But we can see also a little bit more of the walls here, so I guess this is what the default structure looks like, maybe. So without paint, it looks quite cool. I love all the random parts and sticking out parts that are here. Looks really cool. I feel like this fits the survivor vibe of ARK quite well, you know, being this random and you know, being all broken up of pieces that you can find. I feel like that fits into a world of ARK quite well. This is absolute craziness, but we can see the structures here, so you can see these are painted again, which looks really cool. The window being boarded up looks quite cool as well. The pillars are definitely going to be a good fit. Yeah, this looks all very nice. The ceilings here as well. I like the little grittiness of these builds a lot. And then whatever crazy new machine this is, that could be interesting. Poor little sheep. And of course the doggo. That's gonna be quite exciting. I don't know if they showed off much more building. Yeah, of course, the big well, yeah, the saddle first, but the big main tower. So we got the new tribe towers, and I think you're supposed to be able to display like a bunch of your tributes, maybe even artifacts. So that would be cool. But that looks like a really cool structure, and especially for if you're going all out with this new post-apocalyptic style, I think that's going to be quite cool to have inside of your base, but then also hopefully, you know, integrate a little garage. So I think one of the builds that I want to do is kind of like a one-in-all compound. So that starts maybe with like a little starter house, and then it grows out into, okay, you also have like a little perimeter with like a dino pen usage, and then you have the garage somewhere. You have maybe a watchtower, you have the tribe tower, you know, stuff like that. But there's some interesting things here, like these new chandeliers look amazing. They look really quite nice indeed. These barrels that are hanging from the tribe tower, I wonder if that's only possible at the tribe tower, because it would be a cool detail. Maybe not necessarily hanging, but just being able to have barrels like this around your base would fit this theme. with the car stuff and etc. Of course, we see some of the Frontier stuff coming back here as well, which is quite cool. Yeah, lots of cool little details to be found here. Of course, we get all the new Extinction stuff as well. But yeah, seeing all these builds in the trailer definitely get me inspired and ready to go to start building with this. So hopefully we don't have to wait too much longer. But yeah, this does look quite exciting. The stairs here as well look quite nice. All the things that we can see. I really wish that they would also make skins for all of the crafting stations though that are in the game, because if you build a base like this, it would be nice if your crafting structures, or for example your water reservoirs here, would be in the same kind of style, you know, at least for the base game structures. I get that all the steampunk things that we got last time aren't gonna have skins for this pack, but at least all the base game structures like the forges, the smithy, would be really nice to see skins for those, right? Feel like that should kind of be a part. Luckily there's more and more custom cosmetics that kind of do that. But yeah, this looks all quite cool. I think this might be the big sheep killing machine in the background there. But yeah, this feels like a little bit of a compound idea, so I think that's kind of the vibe that I want to go for one of the builds that I'll be doing. But as I said, welcome to any suggestions that you have of things that you might want to see. But yeah, these structures, this blowing up, quite cool. But yeah, we can see a little bit more of the textures. They look definitely look quite nice. I don't know what this structure might be. Looks to be definitely in this kind of style. So interested to see what that could be. But yeah, once again, there do seem to be a few of these structures. One of this is definitely the little sheep killing machine, but we're curious to see if we're going to get many other things as well in this pack. But yeah, and then of course we got more fighting. I don't think we have more base related things to be shown off in this trailer. No, unfortunately not, but I mean, there is a good look at some of the structures. I'm quite excited, and hopefully we can start jumping into this with not much waiting time left. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. Hopefully you are as well. And again, if you have any suggestions of things that you would like to see me try and build with these new structures on Extinction, yeah, definitely let me know, and make sure that you follow along, because I plan to do a bunch of cool builds, of course, on the new map. We're going to check out build locations as well, and we're just gonna generally have a really good time, I think, with this new map and the new structures to play around as well. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Can't wait to see you back soon for hopefully actually jumping into Extinction ourselves and getting to enjoy all the new contents.